this morning. I am joined in the studio, but not quite the studio, to talk with Stephanie Jones, a realtor with Next Home Superior Living, and take a look at where she's joining me from. Stephanie, good morning. Clearly, you are nowhere near Upper Michigan right now. You're in Washington, D.C. this morning. What's going on?
So I'm here in Washington, D.C. with 8,000 of my fellow realtors, and we are descending on Capitol Hill to do policy and advocacy and talk about things that matter in the private property space with our legislators.
Yeah, and speaking of that, let's talk about the legislative priorities for the National Association of Realtors. And Stephanie, can you expand a little bit about? We talk a lot about housing, and right now there's a crisis. So, what are realtors really making an effort to do in 2025?
Well, right now we are here talking about our policy points, which you can find on flyin.realtor. But several of the things that we're interested in are increasing the availability of homes and making it more affordable, which will help all homeowners and buyers, supporting the More Homes on the Market Act and the Neighborhood Homes Investment Act. We're also advocating for reforming real estate tax policy because that we also feel will open up housing for more people, and we don't want the tax burden to define whether or not you own a home.
Yeah, and let's expand a
What
little bit on that too.
So there's legislation right now, the Housing Supply Framework Act, that if we can get this passed, will help convert commercial space into residential space. We're also very passionate about ensuring fair access and representation in housing issues for all people. And there's several different pieces of legislation on that. We have a whole list of things that we're going to be talking to Capitol Hill about. We will storm the Hill on Wednesday and meet with every single elected official that will see us. And it's really a fascinating look at advocacy in action.
Right. And best case scenario for this storm that you're doing, I mean, when are you hoping to see some changes?
We see changes throughout the year because we are all constantly involved. Our changes happen sometimes in what gets passed and also sometimes in what does not get passed. Every single elected official has a realtor that is assigned to them who will be their touch person throughout their term in office on all things housing related.
And you said that you could find these talking points online as well. Can people go and follow a certain link and maybe learn more for themselves?
Yep. Flyin.realtor will cover all of our advocacy issues. And Shannon McGann, our chief advocate, has a podcast called Advocacy Scoop for those that are really interested in the whole advocacy realm.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much for all of this information. And I want to thank you so much for joining us from all the way in Washington, D.C. this morning to talk about this. This is a really important topic, and we really appreciate it. Thanks, Stephanie.
Well, it's Monday.
It is Monday. It's Realty Monday. We'll see you again next
Yep.
month. And it's back to you in the studio. You can find all of this on uppermichigansource.com or the TV6 and Fox UP mobile news app.